I got eyes in the back of my eyes. Here we go. Found him, did you? Yes, well, happy Christmas, Doctor.
Happy Christmas, Alex. Well, the traditional Anderson Christmas cake. Delicious.
There you are. Tea for everything. It's a recipe my grandmother used. And members of the child fancy.
I am about to speak.
Oh, God.
Now, come on, Betty. Once again, the Anderson family are gathered together to celebrate Christmas Eve at the Trocadero. And this year, there is an empty chair. Because 6 weeks ago, the old man died. And the eldest son has, as they say, copped the lot. A trust fund of 120,000 Nicola, to be precise. And I'm delighted, because I am the eldest son.
Hey. Steady on the shoulders, Alex.
And I'd like to welcome my brother James home on leave from India, from his tea plantation, and to congratulate him on marrying his wife, charming Betty, because otherwise I wouldn't have met her beautiful sister, Margaret Tempest, an actress of most outstanding promise, and with me, an overnight success.
Oh, darling.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't drink any more if I were you, Alex.
I'm not under the doctor's orders, thank you very much. And my little sister Jane. Pretty enough to have married a millionaire, but instead she's chosen to marry the family doctor, Eric. And the family regiment. The 17th, 21st Lancers. And their late Colonel-in-Chief, the old man. God bless him, whichever way he went. The regiment.
The regiment. Yes, the regiment.
Hello, and welcome to a special edition of Whodunnit. Now, I hope you've all had a very great Christmas and many more to come. But as you've just seen, it was Captain Alexander Anderson's last. Now, the question is, who done it? And we want you at home to try and solve the crime. Now, to help you, we've invited 4 guests to cross-examine the suspects. It's welcome to our special branch of the panel, the inspector himself, Patrick Mower. And mother herself, without her famous 5, the lovely Wendy Craig. Next, we have an ex-monk who claims that he can twiddle his toes during breakfast, Derek Nimmo. And finally, a funny man without his good woman, Leslie Krauser. Right, well, that's our panel. We have also selected 4 members of our studio audience to try and solve whodunit. So, welcome to you. Before we continue the action, let me warn you that when you see the suspect's stories in Flashback, one or more of them may be lying, so don't believe everything that you see or hear. Now, let's go back to Christmas Eve at the Trocadero restaurant in 1928. Prices have reached an all-time high. Cigarettes are 9 halfpenny a packet, and beer is 5 farthing a pint. And here's a clue. In those days, murder was a hanging offense.
Terrible. To have a heart attack on Christmas Day. I'm so sorry, I don't know what to say.
I don't think it was a heart attack, Mr. Louis.
Oh?
Ah, all that damn drinking. You mean his liver conked out at last?
No. Of course, I can't be certain, unless there's a post-mortem. I'm fairly sure that he's been poisoned.
Poisoned? At the Trocadero? Impossible. We have the best chefs and the finest foods.
Well, don't worry, we haven't had dinner yet.
No, but we have had the cake and champagne.
Well, we all had the cake and champagne.
And I made the cake. There was absolutely nothing in it that could cause food poisoning.
I meant deliberately poisoned. I'm suggesting that Alex was murdered.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Who'd want to kill Alex?
But, of course, that's not for me to say.
You don't have to say. All of us know that the old man, in his will, made a trust fund whereby the money went to the eldest child, Alexander, of course. And we all know that in the event of Alexander dying without issue, which unfortunately he did, then the money goes to the next eldest child.
So you get all the money?
Yes, but if James dies before we have any children, all the money goes to your dear fiancé, James.
Yes, that's true, Betty. If anything happens to James, it all comes to you, darling.
How can you tell Alexander was poisoned?
By the appearance, muscular contraction.
Well, he certainly had plenty of enemies in the gambling world through not paying his debts.
Who are hardly likely to kill him just when he's come into a fortune.
Did anyone else come near the table before I arrived?
Well, only the waiters.
Waiters. The waiters just serve and they clear away.
Clear away. Would you excuse me a moment?
One moment, Doctor. Shouldn't we call the police?
Yes, yes, of course. And I think perhaps you'd all better remain here.
Monsieur.
Please, will you? I want the piece of cake that was on this place here.
Oh, well, now, sir, it was either this piece or that piece, I'm not sure.
Yes, this is the one.
Bollinger.
Sorry?
Bollinger, sir.
Oh, yes, indeed. We'll leave everything where it is, will you, and see that nothing is moved.
No, James, I think we should wait for the police.
Well?
Did you all eat a piece of this cake?
Well, I did, so.
Yes.
Yes, well, obviously none of you have been affected. This is the cake that Alex was eating. It's poisoned. Has the traces of a most unusual odor, rather like sour lemons.
May I, please? Thank you. You're right.
Sour lemons. The smell is familiar.
There were no lemons in that cake.
Well, it certainly smells of lemons.
Yes, well, let's not worry about the recipe of the cake. Betty, why did you make the cake and not the Trocadero?
James asked me to.
Oh, don't you remember, darling? I was telling you about it yesterday.
Yes, yes, of course, darling. I'm just trying to get the facts.
Then we gave it to Mr. Louis to present at midnight.
Are you accusing me and my staff of poisoning the cake?
Yes.
What do you think, James?
Barangi. The poison in this cake is the venom of the Barangi snake.
Yes, I'm glad you confirmed that. In my student days, I studied tropical medicine. I thought that smell was familiar.
You only find them in India, don't you know? Their venom is deadly.
This is ridiculous.
Now, don't you remember, darling, we had a case on the plantation some months ago.
But how would snake venom find its way into my cake?
Yes, that's a good question. I think perhaps we'd all better try and remember what we were doing up until the time of Alexander's death.
Yes. Well, we had been to the theatre to watch Marjorie's play, and at midnight we were all at the table when the cake arrived.
Et voilà, madame. Excusez-moi. The cake, I must say, madame, it is formidable. I would be proud to make this cake.
Well, it's nothing like yours, of course. Is it all right, darling?
Yes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a request for Captain Anderson.
Oh, jolly good, jolly good.
He wants the black bottom. The black bottom, sir, is the latest dance craze.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Heaven for that.
This is fun, do it, darling. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie.
Come on, Marjorie, the black bottom.
James, don't try and jolly up.
Just don't stand so tired.
Monsieur James, you will be cutting the cake as usual?
Yes, as usual. Thank you.
Oh, I wonder where Eric has got to.
I hope he hasn't stood you up.
No, I shouldn't think so. He must be out on some call. In fact, I'll let him for a little secret. We got engaged yesterday.
Oh, well done.
Oh, I'm so pleased. He's such a charming man. Well, I do hope we can stay for the wedding. There's one thing I hate more than India. It's tea.
Yes, my dear, you've made that very obvious on numerous occasions. If it is the career I enjoy and intend to continue.
Yes, but as if you've been left nothing in the old man's will, you'll have to give it up. Unless you can borrow some money off Alexander.
Oh, why?
Oh, I've had a couple of bad seasons. Need some new investment. And you know what our dear elder brother did when I asked for help for the tea plantation?
No, what?
Offered me the family teapot.
Oh, such an insult. And you know he's only going to waste all that money gambling at the Silver Slipper Club.
What I feel Oh, come on, Marjorie. Is it worse? More exhausted than Frodo.
This new dance is really terrific.
Yes. You must be too bored, having nothing to do all day. Well, I do help run the medical clinic for the local people, but it is only 3 days a week. No, we have nothing like this. I do.
Fluffy, you're very tiddling. Your black bottom's guff.
Well, I shall certainly need a little bit of Betty's cake keeping going till dinner time.
Well, there you are, then.
No, my dear. This piece. Huh? As always, A for Alexander.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course. Andersons and our silly Christmas traditions.
There you are.
I was telling Eric about him yesterday.
Yeah.
He was very amused and is hoping for E for Eric.
Sweet.
Well, Betty, I mean, you don't have fun like this on the old plantation, do you? You want to come over more often.
Yes, well, we can't afford to. Unfortunately, James has to work for his living.
Oh, yes, of course, so he does.
Shall we dance?
Yes, my dear.
Tea for two! Ha! Most appropriate.
And 2 for 2.
A little reeling with a Darjeeling.
Nobody near us to see us or tell us we're friends or relations on weekend vacation. We both have it known that we're on the prowl.
Get him off, it's awful.
Kindly keep to outside.
So, to prevent an argument, we went off to dance and came back a few minutes later.
I see. And when you left the table, you hadn't touched the cake.
No.
I think we'd better fill in the few minutes when you were away dancing.
Now, I think I can remember that. That was when I put the rest of the cake on the plates.
Shall we dance?
Yes, my dear.
Tea for two. Ha! Most appropriate. A little reeling with a Darjeeling.
Try not to be rude, darling. After all, she is my sister. Now, I'll put out the rest of the cake.
Ah, playing the domestic role, eh? Now, little Jane, where's this family doctor that you're so friendly with?
I think he's very handsome. So do I. He must be out on some emergency call. You are supposed to be slimming, and this piece is smaller.
Now, you can't get round me like that. You're not serious about this chap, are you?
Why?
Well, I might let you have a little dowry for a presentable chap, but certainly not a doctor. I know he's got expensive tastes and all that, but his income is hardly substantial.
We got engaged yesterday.
What? You'll get nothing from me. Where are you going?
To phone his practice, see when he's got to.
Well, don't talk with your mouth full.
Fluffy, you're very tiddly. Now, I hope you appreciate the little present I bought you.
Don't tell me I got to search for it in your Christmas stocking.
Oh, darling. It's here.
Ah. Where?
Now, why are you being so beastly to your lovely family? You waste all your money at the Silver Slipper Club, and the least you could do is to let them have some.
Yes, it's a very strange thing, you know. Nobody liked me till I came into all this money, and now Betty's baking cakes, my little sister's getting engaged to doctors, and even you are, yes. Oh, a most expensive one.
Well, I knew you'd lost yours. Here, let me put it on.
Yeah, there we are. And the regimental strap, too. It's like, oh! Marjorie, that pinched me.
Hasn't even made a mark, you sissy. Oh, let me kiss it better.
Good job there wasn't any blood. I might have fainted. The military joke. You say that after your arm's been shot off. Now, look what Marjorie's given me.
Lovely.
Yes. Well, pay attention, James.
Don't you like my cake?
Oh, it's delicious.
Unbelievable. Waiter, more champagne.
Just a minute, sir. I'll be with you now. Just
How can I eat my champagne? I want champagne. That's what I want. I can't eat my spaghetti. What are you doing to me, you fool? Get me something to wipe myself with. Get me... What do you think you're doing with it all? How dare you do that to me?
Manager, can I help you?
You are the what?
The manager.
Well, what do you do with drunks in here?
Throw them out!
Who are these people? It's getting very vulgar in here. They seem to let anyone in these days.
Oh, don't be such a spoiler. Come along, Katie.
No, never mind.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Well, Merry Christmas, Doctor.
Merry Christmas, Alex.
Oh, darling, you're here.
Well, the traditional Anderson Christmas cake. Looks delicious.
There you are. Eureka!
And the rest you know, because that's when you arrived late.
Well, thank you, Marjorie. That just about covers everything. Except, of course, myself. Well, I was on an emergency call in Belgravia, and as I only arrived after Alex had eaten the cake or a piece of it, I can't really be of much help.
All these questions, and poor Alex is dead. And he wasn't that bad at heart, you know.
Excuse me, sir. The police have arrived.
Then bring them up.
Yes, sir.
Doctor. Doctor.
This way, sir.
There's a spot of blood on the wrist, huh?
Yes. Yes, that's very odd. But it has nothing to do with his death.
Inspector Fox, sir. Good.
Why? Have you found out how Alexander was killed?
Oh, yes. It was a piece of cake.
Well, and was it a piece of cake for you? Right, now, panel. Before you start asking questions, you can have any 20 seconds of the action replayed. So, as usual, ladies first. Wendy Craig, what would you like to see replayed?
I think I'd like to see where she put the watch on his wrist.
Yes, they all say up there, yes. The watch on his wrist, and so you shall. Patrick Mower.
Ah, watch on his wrist. I'd like to go back to the beginning and see when who's the guy that came in late from the doctor?
The doctor.
When he asks the waiter, when he comes back to the waiter and the waiter is clearing the table.
Yes, when he's...
when they're alone together.
You mean the three-card trick with the cake?
Yes.
Yes, right. The waiter and the cake. Right. Derek Nimmo.
Well, I was going to say that, but instead I'll have the cutting of the cake, if I may.
The cutting of the cake?
The initial cutting of the cake.
Of the family?
Yeah.
Right, the family cutting of the cake for Derek Nimmo, yes. And finally, Leslie Crowther.
I'd like to see the close-up where Alexander looked as though he was going to eat the piece of cake, his own cake. He'd got some in his mouth, and it was a great big socking close-up.
It was a beautiful
And he said something like delicious.
And he had a black eye.
Yes. It's a glass eye, actually. You didn't
You'll
know.
have
It
one
came
of
out
your
in the
remarks like
conversation.
that. Right. The close-up when he looks at the... Captain Alexander looks at the cake.
That's right.
Right. Good. Right, well, we'll take a short break there while we find all those replays. And afterwards, our panel will cross-examine all the suspects to try and work out who done it. Now, I'll give you one clue. Eamon Andrews and Hughie Green are as innocent as the day they were born. When cigarettes were even less than 9p halfpenny a packet and beer at 5p a farthing a pound. So see you in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, when I said just now that beer was 5p farthing a pound, of course, I meant 5p farthing a pint. That was my deliberate mistake, just to make sure that you were paying attention and weren't asleep. So welcome back to Whodunnit. We are trying to work out who murdered Captain Alexander Anderson. So let's meet all our suspects who've now joined us in the studio. Welcome, suspects. Right, now, panel, let's start the questions. One question each, please, and away we go with you, Patrick Moore.
Yes, I'd like to... I found all that bit about the snake rather intriguing, the Barangi snake. It's a bit of a coincidence that the two, the doctor and, is it James, knew about it. Doctor, why were you so familiar with the smell of this venom?
Yes, well, during one's training as a doctor, one goes through tropical medicine, and all the various poisons, the various venomous snakes are listed.
How long ago would you have come across it before then?
Well, I should think it would be some 10 to 12 years ago.
And you still remembered it?
Yes, this family has total recall, Mr. Moore.
And James, how long was it since you...
Well, it's really only about 6 months, actually. A beastly little blighter. Bit one of the history wallers, you know.
Didn't it strike you as a coincidence, though, that the doctor knew what the smell was?
Well, no. I believe they're making a great study of the Barangi, the Tropical School of Medicine.
Ah.
Right, thank you very much indeed, Doctor. Wendy Craig, a question from you, please.
Yes, well, I would like to ask Betty something. Betty, you said that you worked in the clinic because you were bored and you didn't have a lot to do. To stop you being bored, you worked in the clinic.
I help.
You help in the clinic?
Yes, just help.
So, is it quite easy for you to get into cupboards and things that might contain things like drugs and venom?
Oh, no, I don't hold any keys. No, I don't run the clinic. I just help. I just do little things like roll up bandages and, you know, and dip cotton wool into disinfectant to swab any wounds. I just help. I don't actually hold keys to cupboards or...
I see, but presumably you are there for quite a lot of the time.
2 days a week.
2 days a week. Thank you
all it
very
takes.
much.
Thank you very much indeed. Derek Nimmo, question?
Yes, Mr. Louis, you have in your buttonhole a little red badge. It looks like a roulette wheel to me. Have you any connection with the gambling world at all?
No, monsieur, I happen to be very proud of this. It is the Légion d'honneur.
Thank you.
I'm very surprised, Mr. Nimmo, you did not recognize the badge of the Legion of Honor.
I thought it was
Tut.
I thought it was the ones that were stitched on like that.
No.
I do beg your pardon. I'm not frightfully good on these frog things, really.
Mr. Crowther.
I'd like to ask Monsieur Louis a question.
Monsieur.
Monsieur Louis, what was I going to ask? Oh, yes. Do you normally employ drunken Irish waiters? Because your Irish waiter, I'm sure I've met him before. I was saying...
No, I know how you... Yes, it probably was. But since the war, you know, we have had terrible trouble with staff.
Yes, it must be murder for you.
Was
Sorry about the pun.
Mons and Ypres places like
Yes,
that.
and other fellows, yes, it must have... What's he talking
Right, well, there I must stop that very interesting repartee. Thank you very much indeed. I will have the first replay, which is Patrick Moe's. He'd like to see where the doctor speaks to the waiter about the piece of cake to find out which piece was, in fact, poisoned.
will you? I want the piece of cake that was on this place here.
Oh, well, now, sir, it was either this piece or that piece. I'm not sure.
Yes, this is the one.
Right. Patrick.
This piece or that piece?
Does that help you at all?
Yes, indeed. I don't want to ask any questions about the cake. I want to ask Alphonse, why, where did the other bottle of champagne disappear to?
I'd already cleared that, sir.
Had you?
Yeah, before he came to ask me about the
I
cake.
thought we saw you arrive at the table.
No, I was at the table, sir.
Yeah, and you just cleared one bottle of champagne away and took it away and...
I picked that one up. It was lying on the table, sir.
By itself?
By itself. The other one was on the trolley.
Yes, I see.
I'd already cleared that.
Wendy Craig.
Marjorie, why did you put that watch strap on so fiercely? I mean, I've never seen anybody put a watch strap on like that before. Did you hate him that much?
Oh, I adored him.
Oh, you adored him?
Absolutely adored him. I don't know, I'd sort of get it in the right position to put the, you know, to put the prong through the hole.
Yes, it was very enthusiastically done, I must say.
I mean...
Perhaps a little passion.
Yes, perhaps it was a little passion.
Well, I was a little beady with him. I mean, he had been patting people's bottoms and things.
Yes, you were being perhaps a little terse
Well,
and putting him
underneath
in
it
line.
all, you know.
Yes, I see. Right, thank you.
Right, we're ready for the next replay. This is for Mr. Derek Nimmo. He would like to see where James Anderson cuts the cake, which, of course, was according to family tradition. And here it is, Derek.
He hasn't stood you up.
No, I shouldn't think so. He must be out on some call. In fact, I'll let you into a little secret. We got engaged yesterday.
Oh, well done.
Oh, I'm so pleased. He's such a charming man. Well, I do hope we can stay for the wedding. There's one thing I hate more than India. It's tea.
Yes, my dear, you've made that very obvious on numerous occasions.
Yes, thank you. What I really want to look at was the champagne bottles. Now, can I ask Alphonse a question? The bottle that you cleared away at the end when you were questioned by the doctor, I think it was a bottle of Bollinger.
Bollinger, sir, yes, right.
Well, the two bottles on the table there, one was either Charles Heidsieck and the other was Piper Heidsieck. How'd you account for that?
Well, I wasn't the wine waiter, sir, you see.
But the bottle that
I mean,
you
I want
cleared
to
away
be the
from
wine...
the table was a bottle of Bollinger.
Yes, Bollinger, sir.
And the two bottles they had on the table, neither of them were either Bollinger, neither of them were Bollinger. One was either Charles Heidsieck and the other was Piper Heidsieck. Is that just something gone wrong with the props department, or is it in fact a genuine clue?
No, you can't fool me, sir, because I'm too ignorant.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. And well out, if I may say so. Ready now for the next replay, which is Wendy Craig's. She would like to see where Marjorie puts the watch on Captain Anderson's wrist.
Oh, a most expensive one.
Well, I knew you'd lost yours. Here, let me put it on.
Yeah, there we are. And a regimental strap, too. Like, oh! Marjorie, that pinched me.
He hasn't even made a mark, you sissy. Oh, let me kiss it better.
Good job there wasn't any blood. I might have fainted.
Yes, Wendy? Did that help?
No, not really, because I believe her. I believe what she said was right.
Remember, she's an actress.
Ah, yes, but I think she was telling the truth about that. I think, can I ask a question about something else?
Yes, of course you can.
Well, I'd like to ask the doctor, when he was sniffing the pieces of cake, they were at one side of the table, weren't they? They weren't at the side where the dead man was sitting. I mean, you discovered a piece of cake that smelt of something to you like lemons over at the far side, didn't you?
Well, I did ask the waiter for the piece of cake that was on the place where Alexander had been sitting.
You just took the piece of cake that smelt of lemon.
It had the remains of the letter A on it, which rather confirmed that for me.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, I'm afraid I must stop you because we're ready for the last replay, which is Leslie Crowther's. He'd like to see the close-up of Captain Anderson eating his piece of Christmas cake. And here it comes.
Be shut off. Now, look what Marjorie's given me.
Lovely.
Yes. Well, pay attention, James.
Don't you like my cake?
Oh, it's delicious.
Unbelievable. Waiter, more champagne.
Yes. Well, I can't think really why I asked for that, because it was beautifully done. I must say. It was beautifully done. Yes. Yes, I wanted to see a close-up of the eye patch, but I really can't think why. But what I'd like to know, I'd like to ask the doctor if you know Marjorie at all.
Only in passing.
Really?
Well, I'd been to see her. I'd been to see her in the theatre. Yes,
You've been to see her in the theatre.
As a star of the theatre. I don't know her any more intimately than that.
You never actually had social engagements with her?
No.
I see. And can you answer my curiosity about how you isolate poison in a cake? How can you possibly isolate poison in a cake? In the mix?
I don't think that it was in the mix.
You think it was injected afterwards?
I think that's quite possible.
I see.
Yes, Patrick Moore, you're dying to ask a question, I can see.
Yes, I'd like to ask Jane, when your fiancé was out on his late call, the reason he was late, why didn't you come onto the club before him? It was very convenient of you both to arrive after 12 o'clock when the cake was going to be cut. Did you go with him on his call?
No, I was there a long time before he came. I was sitting there.
You came in with
and
him?
I wondered where he got to, so I presumed he was out on a call.
But you were missing when the cake was cut as well, though, conveniently, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. No, I was standing behind James when he cut the cake.
That's right. You went out to meet him.
Yes, I wondered where he got to, so I thought, well, I'll phone him up to see where he's got to. I'll phone his practice.
Yes. And you, James, went to on your visit in your gear, did you?
Yes, in Knightsbridge. I knew I was going on to the party, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yes.
Good. Right. Well, time's up, I'm afraid. We must press on now. The panel, I would like you now to write down whodunit. And remember any clues that you've spotted as well. Right. And this applies to our audience panel as well, because one of you can win our whodunit trophy. Right. Let's see how the panel are getting on. Yes. Hang on to it for a minute. What have you said? Derek. And Leslie. Thank you very much. May I take the cards?
You may, you may.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. A card, please. Right, now, in a moment, we will find out who done it. But first, let's see if we have a winner from our audience panel. Look at the cards here. Yes, we do have a winner. The winner is Sophie Porter from 55 Belvedere House, Highfield, Feltham, Middlesex. Well done. Right, now, panel, I want you to tell us who done it, and one clue, please. Patrick Moore.
Well, I think it was the Doctor and Jane in league. Whoever did it was a very inept murderer, because I don't think the cake, in fact, was the murder weapon, if that's the thing. I think that somehow it was the champagne. There's a lot of clues going around. The fact that she went out and spat out the cake, which I think was a red herring. And then he went off with a cake in his hand, and he probably injected some of the poison into it.
Thank you very much, thank you very much indeed. Right, Wendy.
Well, I think it was Betty and James and Marjorie in collusion. Because she said she didn't put lemons in the cake, and you do put lemon in Christmas cake. And then she leant over just before he was going to eat and took a piece of streamer off his cake, and she could have put the venom in then, and she said, "Eat your cake now, Alex," she said.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Derek.
Mr. Alphonse, who I was very worried about, Mr. Louis, because I thought there were gambling connections. Then I would say most certainly the Doctor, because he would know that the other fellow, James, would hang, and therefore he and his wife would come into the money if they were found guilty.
Right.
Make it look as though it was there.
So you say it is?
Well, in the end, I come round down to the Doctor, because I feel that he would be sure of them hanging, remembering it's 1920, whatever it is.
The Doctor.
And therefore he, although not immediately, the heir would come into the money later on.
Right, thank you very much. Leslie Crowther.
I think it was Marjorie and the Doctor in collusion, to borrow your word. The poison was on the watch strap pin. Marjorie said there wasn't a scratch, but Louis noticed a mark on the dead man's wrist. The Doctor, however, said it had nothing to do with the murder. He was lying. The Doctor planted the poison in the piece of cake he took from the table, and that's my evidence.
Right. And very interesting evidence it was, too.
Thank you very much indeed.
Now, let's find out who was right, shall we? So will the real whodunit stand up, please? So, there you are. Well, Derek Nimmo, you were absolutely right. You win £50 to go to a charity of your own choice. But, Leslie, you were also very close. So were you, Patrick, even closer than Leslie. So, instead of just one lot of £50, you know, as it's Christmas, let's have 3 lots of £50. So, £50 3 ways to the charity of your own choice. And wait a minute. And one more thing, too. I think as Wendy Craig was so hopelessly wrong, we'd like to give her a prize, too. So, Wendy, you get a bottle of champagne. There, for being utterly wrong. It was Bollinger, but not the vintage that we said it was. Right, to stop any arguments at home, let me tell you how it was done. Now, first of all, it was nothing to do with the cake. Now, did you notice the ring that Dr. Brooks was wearing? Well, this is it. Now, from this side, it looks quite normal. But when I turn it round, you will notice that it's got a tiny needle. Now, the ring was filled with Barangi snake venom, and any pressure on the needle causes it to inject the venom. Now, when the doctor arrived late, he refused to shake hands with everybody for fear of poisoning them. And during Alexander's speech, the doctor grabbed his wrist, apparently to stop him drinking. Now, this is the moment that he injected him with the venom. Now, the clues. When he came out to find the poisoned piece of cake, the waiter actually passed him the piece that he'd just tasted himself. Yet the waiter is still alive. You saw him there. Now, as the cake was poisoned by the time it arrived in the office, the doctor must have done it on the way. The wrist must have been punctured by the needle from this ring, as there was no blood during the wristwatch incident. And you should have noticed that the piece of cake marked A was taken and eaten by Jane, and that the doctor didn't wear his ring during the rest of the story. His intentions were to murder Alexander, put the blame onto James, who would be hanged for it, leaving his bride-to-be, Jane, the sole heir to the fortune. I hope you got it right. If you didn't, don't worry. You'll have another chance when a new Whodunnit series returns next year. So until then, it's a thanks to our panel. Thank you very much indeed. And many thanks to our talented cast. Yes. Thank you very much. And as a New Year resolution, try to avoid shaking hands with people with big rings on. Good night.